Hello, everybody. We're here with the playoffs. Finally, we've gotten here to the very bitter end of the XPL Gold League for Rocket League, featuring our East Oakland Tsunami team. And this is going to be the quarterfinals, meaning if the XPL East Oakland team for the Tsunamis win this match, they're going to move on to the semifinals and then the grand finals. Now, each match will be a best of 5. Almost said a best of 3 there. Will be a best of 5. Now, currently at the rankings, they will be facing off against Irvine Dragons, also gold. Of course, this is the gold division. And currently in place, now East Oakland Tsunami is sitting at a 3-2. I believe one of that is a bit of a bye week here, but we're going to go right into our game. All right, game underway. East Oakland Tsunami versus Irvine Dragons. Coincidentally, I had that stream set up so you guys can see exactly who's against who. Blue side is going to be East Oakland, Irvine Dragons over on the orange. Irvine Dragons getting a good start here, but East Oakland Tsunami, we've seen in previous weeks that they have such phenomenal coordination and defensive capabilities, but we've been seeing a little bit of offensive, having a little bit of rough patches this past few weeks. So we'll see how that plays out. Now, right now, doing good work here all together. Pierre Posse going on the offensive here. We've been seeing Pierre play more defensive, and Juicy Vano going for the offensive, but now they've switched up their roles a little bit, but both are very well capable players. Of course, they've got their third in the process here, but Juicy Vano going to get a score with a support and play from Pierre Posse. Great plays altogether. Just as we switch camera angles here, look at this. Great support, great setup. Kirko was trying to go for a little bit of a support, but realized, it's not the time. Don't want to add in that little bit of touch play there. Could have potentially ruined it, and great choice at that too. All right, so far we're seeing Irvine Dragons trying to get things underway. Easier said than done. I mean, there's a lot to really take hold of and try to keep track of. Now, Irvine Dragons, they are in the 4th seed currently. They're one step ahead of the East Oakland Tsunami. All right, so far so good. East Oakland Tsunami has been carrying this very offensively over onto the Irvine Dragons side. Not a lot of pushback just yet. Majority of the time that the ball is spent has been there, but now we can see Irvine trying to go for the offensive play, but a demolition going to come in favor of East Oakland. Ball still over on the Irvine Dragons, and Fat Hubert coming in for support here, but Pierre Posse can't quite get the touch. Now Fat Hubert might have a breakaway, trying to go for his push, gets a shot over to the net, but is going to be blocked here by Cherko just the last second. But Crunchy Wrap still able to get it in his favor, get that last bit. Cherko getting a good save here in the process, but the quick support, there was a lot of offense, a lot of follow-up plays and follow-through over from the side of Irvine Dragons. Now we're going to be 1-1 between both teams. Now, just getting the stats in, the last time these two teams faced off was over on December 18th. And Irvine Dragons ended up going 3-1 in match score. Now, we don't exactly remember what that looks like for game score, but I mean, I can imagine it being pretty hectic there. All right, Crunchy Wrap trying to push his way in. Hubert coming for support. They might be able to get this goal if East Oakland don't play their cards right now. They've got 2 on defense. They've got 3 just on the other side. Crunchy Wrap going for the shot on the net. Blocks all around, and Crunchy Wrap and Fat Hubert able to make their play, capitalize on that, I guess, a chaotic mess that was happening here on the East Oakland side. You can see all 3 of them were there, but none of the right positions, not ready for that full-on support that came in from the shot from the Irvine Dragons. So great job. Cherko seems to be the one that's been playing very defensively and keeping the team on track. Meanwhile, letting Pierre and Juicy Vano make those offensive plays. Now, Cherko trying to come for support, does get demoed in the process, can't follow up with any plays there. Juicy Vano and Pierre also here over in the midfield, playing a little bit of offensive. Juicy Vano, good ball handling, good block over by Fat Hubert. And this game is very back and forth between the two teams. Now, it depends on how this third player is going to play. Unfortunately, Cherko pushes his teammate out of the way. Does end up getting a save here in the process, but luckily enough, almost a bit of a misplay here. Good shot on the net, just barely missing from Juicy Vano. Angle a little bit away. But a good take nonetheless. Here comes Fat Hubert trying to take on a 1v1 scenario against Pierre Posse, but the support comes in from East Oakland squad. They want to make their rush in, and they're able to get the ball back into midfield, but Country Rep trying to push it right on back. Pierre Posse going in for the aerial play, gets a good tap, pushes it towards the net, but not directly towards it. Going to be blocked here by Fat Hubert. Juicy Vano trying to go for a setup play. Can any other player follow up? Pierre Posse just barely missing the net. Very well coordinated from this East Oakland squad, but at the same time, Irvine Dragons are putting a lot of heavy defense in, making it difficult for this East Oakland squad to make their play. One shot on the net, Crunchy Wrap, barely missing here, and with no defense, that for sure would have gone in if he aimed it just a little bit more to the left. And with that being said, Doom gonna put the Doom over in this match as 3-1 in favor of Irvine Dragons. Means East Oakland don't have much of a shot in this particular game. 9 seconds left. They got to get back-to-back scores just to get into overtime and then score one more. Bit of a stretch. We'll see how that plays out. 5 seconds left. Anything really could happen. But with it being over on the East Oakland side's ball or their side of the field, and it's going to tap. That's going to be the first game going in favor of the Irvine Dragons. And as we learned before, keep your replays. All right, Irvine Dragons 1-0, leading the best of 5 against East Oakland Tsunami. Now they've got 2 more wins if they're trying to win it out here. We gotta give a handout to some of the players that have played so far in this match. Irvine Dragons have had such a strong defense and have been able to land some pretty good shots in here and there because of the supporting plays. Unfortunately, this time around, it seems like the East Oakland squad have a much better offense than the defense, it almost seems. And I think that also came from a change of play and team style altogether. You can see Pierre Posse and Juicy Vano are starting to play more on the front lines over in the defensive plays, leaving Cherko all by himself on the side or on the defense. Irvine Dragons already carrying this in front, going for a goal right off the bat in this game. Crunchy Wrap gonna be able to get that support in from Fat Hubert as well. Now look at this great support play. Fat Hubert bouncing off the wall, allowing Crunchy Wrap to make the plays. That's the type of plays that need to be seen from both teams. Is really, it's not so much about who can outplay the other in like a 1-on-1 play or a 1v3 duel and just take them all out and outplay them all together, get a score in the net. It's all about the supporting plays working together as a team. And Pierre Posse, we gotta watch this again. What happened there? Pierre getting a shot on the net, looked like he was bounced back up by Crunchy Wrap. No, he just bounced it off the wall, bounced it right in. We were just talking about, it's not about the 1-on-1 plays and fancy looking plays here to get the score in the net, but Pierre Posse proves it otherwise. Fantastically played. Crunchy Wrap trying to do the same thing here, but Cherko able to block it in the process. Looks like Cherko wants to carry it over towards the front. Gonna go for a shot on the net. Is gonna be blocked by Doom. Very well blocked altogether. Doom trying to make a play of his own. Doesn't have a lot of support. No, Crunchywrap is in for the support, and the block is not in. Crunchywrap and Doom got a tag team duel their way in and get the second point in favor of Irvine Dragons, bringing us 2-1. We've seen Crunchywrap make a lot of shots and goals in this game. I mean, we could take a look at it alone. Both goals so far are from Crunchywrap, and I believe there was 2 more in the last game. Meaning, if East Oakland squad don't find an answer for Crunchywrap and the way that they're making their plays in, they're going to have a hard time. Which is, I guess, what we're seeing here. Ivano getting blocked here by Fat Hubert. Fat Hubert trying to push it on back. Crunchywrap here in a very dangerous position for East Oakland. They can't let Crunchywrap get into position. He is now, but he is going to miss the timing on it. Going to get pushed out here. Fat Hubert trying to push and disrupt this defensive force. Crunchywrap going for the block or for the shot. Fat Hubert positioning himself, biding his time, waiting for it, getting the support. And you can see that Fat Hubert playing a very supportive play, setting up Crunchywrap more often than not trying to go for those plays instead. Oh, the great save here from Crunchywrap in the aerial. But we don't see a lot of the support plays coming in from the East Oakland squad here. It's a lot of frontal, all-out assault from one member trying to get that score. One shot over on Fat Hubert. Now, Fat Hubert finally showing the chance that what he's got, he's not just a supporting player, also plays a lead role from time to time. Pierre just barely missing that. All right. East Oakland squad. Game's not over yet. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. And it's very much possible to get another point in this game. Jericho getting a demo. This could be their chance to make their shot, but it looks like it's just going to narrowly miss as it gets pushed over towards the East Oakland field. Being brought right on back over towards the side of the Irvine Dragons. Now they're doing so far so good. But the amount of time that the ball has been over on the East Oakland side is a phenomenal amount. I mean, it's been a lot. And that may be partly due to the fact that the offensive capabilities for Irvine Dragons is also phenomenal on point as well. I mean, Doom trying to outplay. Unfortunately, does get read here by Pierre Posse, or I guess very fortunate for Pierre. Pierre getting the read on the block here by Fat Hubert as well. Juicy Bottle trying to keep it over on the Irvine Dragon side. Pierre Posse here for the support, but it is going to get right on through. It's up to Cherko to try to block and save the day. Cherko just going to barely miss. Able to get it in the end. Push it over to the Irvine Dragon side. He's going to be here for the support. It is going to get blocked here by Fat Hubert. Cherko coming in for the loop around. Going in for a better position. Pierre Posse able to get the block. Not able to maneuver around Doom though. One too many players coming in for the support. Doom going in for the lead up. Cherko, aerial, able to get that block. Pierre Posse pushing it over towards the Irvine Dragon side. Crunchywrap able to push it right on back. It is a back and forth game with both teams not able to get a single score for the last minute or so, I'd say. So far, it's been quite even. Cherko able to bring it back. 1 minute left. Irvine Dragons currently in the lead, 3-1. If East Oakland want to make their play now, they've got to do it. They're running out of time. Bounce back here to support. Crunchywrap over on the wayside, trying to get that follow-up shot, but too many members of the East Oakland squad gonna block him out. Cherko bringing it right on back. Going forward, getting a good flip resets in the process, bringing it very far up into the Irvine Dragon territory. Let's see if Pierre Posse can follow up as well. Getting a good support. Can't quite get the angle here. Gets blocked out. Yusivano trying to go for a setup play, but doesn't quite get it in process. Fat Hubert, shot onto the net, is going to land right in the corner. Perfect spot hidden for Fat Hubert. 4-1 in the favor of Irvine Dragons. East Oakland squad not looking so good in this game. Now with 20 seconds left, very unlikely East Oakland can catch up in this game, especially with the amount of time it takes to score even one goal. So then most likely have to bank it on for this next game. Three, two, one, and that's going to be a wrap for this next game. I mean, even if anybody scores a goal here, more than likely it won't continue on. But here's Cherko trying to make a desperate attempt at something, and it's going to be in the way of Irvine Dragons again. 2-0 in their favor. One more match, and that's going to be the end of the road here for this East Oakland squad. All right. Last chance here for the East Oakland Tsunami. Will they be able to hold on to this match and bring it into the best of 5? The very bitter end, game 5? Or is this going to be the end of the road here and Irvine Dragons would be the ones to continue on here from then on? Guess we'll find out in just a few short moments as we get into the match here. But I mean, they still haven't gotten an answer here for Crunchy Wrap, but it looks like Crunchy Wrap's actually going to get swapped out in this game. There's no Crunchy Wrap. Same 3 members of the East Oakland squad, and immediately they're going to get a goal. What happened there? Juicy Vano able to somehow work out around from the opposing team. Cherko coming in from the support. Juicy Vano coming in just in time. Spirits not there for the touch and block. So far, that one roster change has led to about 1 point in this game so far in favor of East Oakland. Can they capitalize further on that? Now, Fat Hubert is also a great player in this case too. He's gotten a lot of supporting plays. Doom has been fantastic at defense. And we'll be seeing a lot of plays here. Now, normally Juicy Vano and Pierre have such fantastic offensive capabilities, going with these shots over the play as the forward play. They haven't been able to get good setups for themselves. Now Juicy Vano in a great position for a shot. Goes for the block instead. Can't quite get into position. Pushes it away again. They're possibly trying to go for the support here, but right now all the players of East Oakland kind of scrambling together. Gotta put the coordination back into play. Fat Hubert trying to go for a play. Demo coming in. One shot, and Fat Hubert's not able to land it here. Poor timing on that, unfortunately, but a great Demo supporting play from the side could have spelled disaster for this East Oakland squad. Luckily enough, they were able to narrowly get out of that. This Fat Hubert didn't quite land the shot, and they were ready for that defense thereafter. Now, they need to continue on with this momentum. East Oakland getting a good save here. Cherko here for the support. Great shot in for Juicy Vano from across the map. And Pierre Posse for the support. That's going to be a tag team duo that we've been seeing all match long. Fantastic play. Look at that. Nobody there for the support. Great timing on that. That was actually a full team effort from East Oakland. You saw Cherko come in for the push back to get into good position. Pierre Posse pushed it there after for the setup play. Juicy Vano securing the deal, and again Juicy Vano here right over the head of Irvine Dragons. Look at that timing. One little love tap right over the heads. That's a difficult play to make. All right, here we are. 3-0 in favor of East Oakland. The one roster change so far has shown that Irvine Dragons really has a lot of favor towards Crunchy Wrap. Crunchy Wrap seems to have made a lot of plays, but that doesn't count out Spirits just yet. At Hubert, getting ready. Spirits here for support. Doom already over for defense. Juicy Vano trying to play it around. Both players are going to miss the ball, and it's going to stay over on this Irvine Dragon side. Here, Posse's here trying to block this pushback, but doesn't look like he was in the right position for that either. Spirits over on the midfield, pushing up for a support play. Doom ready in position, trying to go for the shot, but it's going to get pushed out, right on out by Juicy Vano. Pierre Posse going in for the shot, but 3 members of Irvine Dragons are going to say, not today. You better watch out with that play. Chirko getting a great block and push back out away from this East Oakland squad net. But the problem here is Pierre Posse and Juicy Vano are getting... They're not quite coordinating in their favor. I mean, they're both together playing for the same play when they don't really need to be. Oh, shot into the net. Spirit's gonna miss. Gonna bounce right on back, but Doom gonna go for the counter shot. Juicy Vano and Chirko both ready for their shot, or for their block. And this is a lot of time spent over on East Oakland. On the East Oakland side of the field here, with Irvine Dragons heavily focused on this offense. If the ball flies over on the opposite side at a poor timing, I mean, we can be easily looking at a breakaway shot in favor of the East Oakland squad. Demo coming in, Pierre taken out, Chirko trying to wrap around. Buy a little bit of time to allow Pierre to come and respawn right back in. Pierre already back up, but Pierre ready for the defense right when he gets in. Spirit's getting pushed out here by Chirko. Ball gonna go in the way of the Irvine Dragons, but Juicy Vano gonna juggle the ball, dribble it a little bit here. Chirko trying to go for the follow-up play, but it looks like Doom ready for that defense. Here, Posse carrying it. Can he flip around? No, he's not able to get that flick in. But still very well played by Juicy. Chirko trying to go in for the defense here. Fat Hubert now getting a breakaway. Not able to land that shot. Does get blocked here by East Oakland. 30 seconds left. East Oakland still in this game. Demo coming in. Pierre not quite landing that shot. Chirko's out for a few more seconds. Set up play in motion. But no one there for the follow-up. Chirko in for the shot. But the ball just gonna narrowly hit the top. Nobody's here for the support. Pierre, Posse, Chirko. Both of them are trying to go in. But Chirko landing the shot. And Pierre unfortunately blocked it. Poor timing. Poor angle. We'll see if Chirko's able to get the redemption play here. Does dribble it around and get that last shot in. Chirko is able to finalize that final point in, bringing us 4-0 in favor of East Oakland. Look at that tap right at the end here. Star player. Chirko having a rough start at the early on in this match series, now showing what they've got. 1 second left, ball is going to touch, and that's going to be it for this game. That's going to lead us now into the Game 3 match, as it's 1-2. Still in favor of Irvine Dragons, however. But the game's not over yet. All right. We're going to have to see who is going to be joining in this match. Now, if Crunchy Rap joins back in... Oh, there he is. Crunchy Rap, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Or themselves. We can't really assume that. Now, that's going to be very difficult here for the East Oakland squad. We've seen them have some difficulty with Crunchy Rap. Spirits was a great player too, but just solid enough doesn't count and cut it for these playoff matches. Demo coming in. Fat Hubert is gone. Demoed by Chirko. All right, East Oakland on their way there. Don't ask what's happening with this spectator thing. And we can see both teams, I should say, pushing their way back and forth. Right now it is over on the Irvine Dragons side of the field. DC Vano trying to go in for the shot here. Gonna go right around the corner. We're seeing Pierre trying to make their way back out. Back in play here, Doom. pushing us back out here, but Cherko wants to keep it right back into the Irvine Dragons side. Hubert pushing it away, but oh, just nearly avoided by one of the members of East Oakland. They just barely missed that. If they got that, that would have definitely kept this ball much longer on the Irvine Dragon side. Fat Hubert getting a shot into the net. Will it go in? No, just narrowly avoids it. Getting blocked out here, but now Crunchy Wrap. This could be dangerous here as Crunchy Wrap tries to make his play back in. Doesn't look like they're able to secure that in, but now Fat Hubert. If Fat Hubert gets in a good setup play for this Dragon squad, Crunchy Wrap definitely will be able to follow here, but it is over on the Dragons side of the field. So now it's up to East Oakland to try to make their play. Fat Hubert able to juggle it around that East Oakland push. Cherko here for the defense. Both players just not able to make it in time. Fat Hubert able to get that shot. This time around, Crunchy is going to be the one that goes in for the assist. Both players there just not able to get it. I think Cherko was just about to grab it, but unfortunately, I think it was either Juicy or Pierre that was there for the support play that just touched it and pushed it out of Cherko's way. Otherwise, Cherko would have pushed it in, but how do you coordinate something like that? When both players, they just need to get that out of the way. Now Hubert for the long play. Not able to go in, but just barely. Another shot in from Dragon side. They're not able to land into this net. It's going to bounce off both sides of the post. Doom here for the defense. Now it looks like he wants to switch it off to offense. He wants to go for his play. Can he get the support? He gets in for a good setup here, but unfortunately no follow-up here from this Dragon squad. Now it's in favor of East Oakland. Can they keep this ball in the momentum? We'll have to find out in just a few moments. See what play is going to be made here. Cherko, it looks like unfortunately they are going to lose this ball. Doom here for the support. Demo in play. Now it's down 2-3. Didn't last too long here. Fat Hubert trying to go for the setup play, but doesn't look like a whole lot's going to be happening here at this moment. Now both teams making this a very back and forth match, but Fat Hubert might find his chance in. Just barely going to miss. Final shot in, but all three members of Dragons going to miss their shot, unfortunately. Now I can't tell if that's a misplay here from Dragons or just the pressure and positioning from the Tsunami squad were just right on cue, right on target. All right, if East Oakland doesn't get a point within this last minute, it's gonna be the end of the line for them here. Demo is gonna come in. Crunchy Wrap is gonna stop this Cherko push. Pierre trying to go in for the assist. Nobody here for the follow-up play from this setup from Dragons. It is over inside of the East Oakland side of the field, but it's quickly pushing right on back over to the Dragon side. Demo means Pierre's out. Shot on the net. Juicy in position. Shot's going to go in. Can they make it? It is going to get blocked here by Crunchy Wrap. A different save coming in. And a very difficult one at that. Now Fat Hubert trying to make a breakaway play. Does get demoed by Cherko, who returns the favor. Juicy Fano trying to carry it back. The East Oakland need to get this last shot. Shot into the net. Can it make it? No, there's a lot of defense coming in from Dragon side. 10 seconds left. Final play in. 5 seconds. East Oakland have one more shot at this, but the demo is in. Crunchy Wrap still alive, and the ball still in play. For how much longer, we'll have to see. And the ball touches the floor. That's going to be it. That's going to be a wrap. East Oakland, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of their league play. Finishing off here in the quarterfinals in the playoffs. Very well done from this East Oakland Tsunami squad. And congratulations to Irvine Dragons, who move on to the semifinals. And we'll have to see how much further they're going to be going. But until then, that's going to be a wrap for the Rocket League event for today. Tune in about 30 minutes or so for the Fortnite division, which will start with silver, move on to gold. But thank you all for tuning in, and great job from both teams here. Big shout out to East Oakland Tsunami, and that'll be a wrap for now. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you in just a little bit.